Don't do this anymore, okay? I want you to know the difference between anxiety and stress. Today I'm talking about the differences between anxiety and stress, why are they used interchangeably so much, and how you can tell the difference. My name is Jessica Hurd. I'm a licensed mental health counselor offering my clients in New York virtual psychotherapy sessions. I also have a mental health and wellness virtual community and resource open to anyone anywhere in the world, where I offer community-based and one-to-one based support. If you like what you're watching today, please like the video, please share with a friend or two, and subscribe to my channel so that you know when I'm posting more content like this. The first thing is that anxiety and stress are commonly misconstrued. They're used interchangeably. People don't really know which they're referring to when they say things like, I'm so stressed out, or I'm really anxious. Although I have to say, it tends to get interchanged with the other when it's really the other more often. But you'll see what I'm talking about. So first, let's talk about how anxiety and stress are similar. With both anxiety and stress, it can manifest in physical ways. That can be headaches, nausea, muscle tension, just aches and pains, fatigue. They both also can manifest in similar ways mentally. And this can look like having trouble concentrating, having a loss of motivation, excessive worrying. And lastly, it can manifest in emotional ways, both in similar ways. That can look like anger and irritability. How are anxiety and stress different? So starting with anxiety, anxiety is your physical, emotional, and mental response to the perceived threat or danger in a situation. It can be real or imagined. It can be triggered by something that hasn't happened yet, and it doesn't always have an identifiable cause. Now let's talk about stress. So stress is different from anxiety because it is your physical, mental, and emotional response to an external situation. Stress can be good or bad. Stress is a part of our daily lives and unavoidable. Stress can have minimal or major effects on our health. So I'm sure you'd be interested to hear about some examples of both of these scenarios. So I have a few. So if you're experiencing anxiety, how might that show up for you in your day-to-day life? You may be worrying about work performance or your academic performance. And that discomfort and the intensity of that worrying may be causing distress, and that is anxiety. If you're anticipating an undesirable outcome in response to something that is in the future, and that feeling of dread and any physical responses like heart palpitations or excessive sweating, that is an anxious scenario. And a few examples of stressful scenarios. So, believe it or not, exercise is a form of putting stress on our bodies, and it is known to be positive and healthy for us. But it is a way that we're putting stress on ourselves. Doing any type of work for your job, even if you enjoy your job, even if it wasn't such a high demand job, doing work, that focus, that concentration for hours at a time, that is stress. Stress is involved with that. And studying. Studying is another example where you're focusing for extended periods of time and you are using energy. I hope you found that helpful, just the different examples of how stress and anxiety are similar sometimes, but they are two different things. And I hope the examples I gave about how anxiety and stress might show up in your life were helpful. If you're interested in learning more about how stress, anxiety, or both might be showing up in your life, causing distress, I am happy to work with you. I do virtual telehealth sessions in New York with my psychotherapy clients. I do also have my community where I work with clients one-to-one. Any information for any of the ways to connect with me or work with me are in the description below. Let me know in the comments Have you ever struggled to identify, is this anxiety or is this stress right now? How do you manage if you're experiencing anxiety or stress? What are your go-tos for managing either of those things? So let us know in the comments. And if you liked this video, please remember to like, please share with a friend or two, and subscribe so that you can get reminders and notifications for when I am posting more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.